Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. I drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, everybody, boys and girls, good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Tuesday. What up, everybody? Good morning. What up? Does that work still? Yes, it does. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Hope everyone is having a freaking great morning so far. Happy Tuesday. A lot to cover this morning here in this channel, man. What's good, everybody? Mr. Lowe's, good morning. What up? Keith in the bone, what up? Chevy Rides, T-Dot, what up, man? Slow weeks, absolutely. Slow weeks, man, for sure. Corey, what up, man? Hitman in the building. DH, J Bays in the building, what's good? Chevy Rides. Tito Kicks, what's good? Good morning. Black Shinobi, good morning. Hitman, what up? Team Zero, good morning. Scene Lover in the building, what's good? Trey Miner, what up? Mr. 843. GG's Flip or Drip, good morning. Joseph in the building, what's good? Harry V, good morning. Skinner, Chris Montgomery, good morning. 27 in the building, what's good? IMNV, thank you so much for the re-up. Welcome to the collection fam, man. Appreciate you for the re-up as always. Goon Baby in the building, what's good? Oos in the building, what's good? Roman's undefeated fours versus Big Bronson with the Reeds fire at fours. Facts, bro. Leo in the building, what's good? RPK, good morning. Cap and Dad in the building, what's good? Nick in the building. Reem, what up? Deadly Venom, good morning. You think Travis Discord trolling us for a month? I mean, we'll see. Anthony, what up, man? Spider in the bone. Mario, Sammy in the bone. Brian, Adobe in the bone. What's good? Maya in the bone. What's good? Biz in the bone. What's good? Good morning. What up? Huck in the building. Good morning. KJK5 in the building. Scoob in the building. Good morning, Skinner. I see you. Brandon, good morning. Jojo Dancer, Vince, good morning. Silverback, good morning. 27 says Duval. Trey, what up, man? Ayo, Marcus sure is here tomorrow. Can't wait to see it. Long live Marco. Facts, bro. I appreciate your support, Ayo. So for real, man. Thank you so much, man. Murd in the bone. What's good? Good morning. What up, everyone? How's everyone feeling this morning? I feel like the week's going by so freaking slow, dude. It's feeling like a Wednesday, not a Tuesday. What up, George in the building? What's good? A Rizzle in the building. Jay Bays in the building. Jay Campbell. What up, brother? How you doing? Dope Jeremiah in the building. What's good? Are there this many Jag fans, or do we all just hate the Chiefs? I think it's definitely, there's a lot of Chiefs haters for sure. Gina on the bones, good. Going Ghost, good morning. What up, Firefleet? Wishing all happy Tuesday. Facts. Mr. Sheridan, the T-shirts out for delivery. There you go, Mr. Sheridan. Let me know how you guys like the quality on the T-shirts this time around, because the quality on the print is really good. It's a lot better. The walk in the building, what's good? What up, dude? Good morning, everybody. DH in the building, what's good? Danny V, good morning. What's going on? What up, man? LeBron decisions today. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we have to cover. Like today, we're gonna cover the stock numbers of the dunks, right? We got dunks dropping this morning, right? Obviously, we got some Travis updates that we've seen throughout the entire day yesterday, which we could talk about today. We got Coolkicks updates, right? We got that going on. We got football update as well. What else do we have? I think we're missing something. There's a couple stuff. LeBron, LeBron's announcement today. I don't know what the heck is that going on with that. Whether if he's gonna announce retirement or if it's some sort of marketing ad, I don't freaking know. But we shall see. So there's a lot to cover today here on the channel, so make sure you guys be prepared, because I'm gonna ask some questions. We're gonna go over some stuff as well. I vlogged yesterday since I had to run some errands yesterday. I was like, you know what, let me bring my camera with me and stop by a couple places, which I did. I ended up going to a couple stores and stuff like that, show you guys what they had, and also kind of go over the entire situation with Coolkicks and stuff like that. So I don't know, should I post that today, chat? What do you guys think? I'm surprised these dunks have no buzz, but I think they're a clean colorway. Yeah, I mean, if they have no buzz, at least it should be an easy scoop. But the thing is, there's only 5,000 pairs dropping this morning, according to stock numbers from the good people from Soul Retriever. So, but yeah, there's not much stock numbers on these dunks, which, I mean, I feel like still, if you guys want these dunks, I feel like it should be an easy scoop on these dunks, just because I feel like there's not much. I don't know what the resale is looking like. I'm sure some people might check, but I'm pretty sure there's none. I think there should be an easy scoop for anybody that actually wants them for the toe, is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, last night, I don't know if you guys watched football. Man, what a game, huh? What a freaking game. Black Shinobi for the $5 donation. Walmart got 2-pack of memory from pillows on sale right now for $6.
636 donated $5.
Appreciate that, Black Shinobi.
Of memory from pillows on sale right now for $6.
Thank you so much for the $5 donation, dude.
Those teabag pillows, sonrisa, sudor, frío.
So you guys can get rid of those teabag pillows. That's so crazy. Shout out my boy Black Shinobi for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, a little bit about football yesterday. What a freaking game. I just feel like I feel like we're getting close to mid-season, right? I mean, it's going into like week 6, right? We're getting to week 6. And so I feel like 6, 7, and 8 weeks, I feel like that's when it's going to start to matter for some teams, especially if, there's some teams that have really low winning rates, which there's a good amount of teams out there that need some wins. So I feel like this is going to be like the home stretch for some teams that only have 1 win right now. But yesterday's game, crazy game. And it's crazy because like Trevor Lawrence has been under the radar the entire season. Like, I honestly did not I mean, I didn't talk too much about, the Jags, because I just felt like, they have young receiver core. Who knew what Travis Etienne was gonna go do this year? Because I mean, he had one good year, and then like for some reason he was dealing with some injuries last year, and then he's picked it up this year. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr., right? Like he's a young wide receiver out there. You got Travis Hunter out there. You have a young defense as well. But like at the same time, it's like I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like that Trevor Lawrence is low-key under the radar, man. Like he's very under the radar, man. He's under the radar, bro. He really is. I picked him up in fantasy. I left him on the bench because I didn't know how he was going to perform against Kansas City, but I mean, dude came out, bro. He came out and played. So, I mean, they're 4-1, right? They're 4-1. They've only lost one game, and I feel like beating the Kansas City Chiefs, I feel like this is going to build a lot of confidence for Trevor Lawrence. I mean, he had two tough games that he had to play. He went against the 49ers, and then this week he went up against the Kansas City Chiefs. So, I mean, they definitely showed out. And I feel like Travis Hunter, like, as a receiver, I mean, he's kind of showing some good light for himself, because I mean, he's playing 50-50 on each side of the field. I mean, he's playing corner, and he's playing freaking wide receiver. So I'm wondering what is going to happen in the near future, just because like it could be very dangerous playing, like, especially in the NFL, playing two positions like that. Like that could be really, really dangerous for him. So, Rojo Vision, what up, man? But great win for the Jags. I mean, it was just, I feel like what turned it around for the Jags for me, like, was that pick six. Like, that pick six should have never happened from Patrick Mahomes. That should have never happened, bro. That should have never happened. I feel like that's when the game kind of turned. Like, it definitely did. Like, it was like, what the heck, bro? Like, I'm like, ain't no way. Did he really just throw a pick six? And, like, it looked like he was going to get tackled, but dude went the distance, bro. It was like a 99-yard freaking pick six. It was, I forgot his name, dude. It was something, Devon Floyd. Was that his name? What up, Sported Green? What up, man? Yeah, big win since they haven't beaten them in years, Florida says. Absolutely. And that's going to build a whole lot of confidence for Trevor Lawrence, man, because he had some up and down years. I'm not going to hold you. Like, he had like one good year when they like made that playoff run. It was like a couple years back, and then after that he was just dealing with injuries, and then came back, and then just didn't really feel the same. The receivers they had, like, who they had had like some mediocre receivers. They had Calvin Ridley, Christian Kirk. They had Evan Ingram wasn't too bad for the Jags, but like they were just like, I feel like they were just missing the pieces, and I just feel like their team is coming along really, really well with some young cores on their back. So they're looking pretty good, man. Good thing Buddy didn't have to run another 5 yards. He wouldn't have made it, Mr. Sheridan says. Trevor Lawrence threw a nice pass yesterday, but his running ability is key. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, bro, even at that last play when it was like that winning touchdown that he made, like, dude fell like twice. I was like, dude, there's no way that the Kansas City Chiefs didn't get to him. And plus, like, Kansas City had a missed tackle. Like, he bobbled his, like, he like broke his own ankles at first. Like, he fell once, he fell again, and then he ran, and then Kansas City tried to tackle him. They couldn't make the tackle, and then he ended up getting the touchdown. So, like, that drive, I think they only had about like a minute and 30 to get down the field, and Trevor Lawrence did what he had to do. And I think what really messed it up for Kansas City, for them to set them up, the Jags to set them up for that touchdown, was that kickoff. Like, that kickoff return, like, new rule on the NFL just makes, I feel like it puts a lot of pressure on kickers now. Like, it puts a lot of pressure on the kickers now. Just because, like, it's that, like, that zone thing that, like, where you have to kick the ball at a certain, like, spot. and like they end up kicking it out of bounds, and that's what set them up at the 40. So like that rule is just like, man, it could like turn the game around real quick, man. So I think that really, really helped. And I feel like a lot of teams this year got into a lot of situations where like the other opposing team set them up to score because of that new rule. So like I said, like if they didn't have to start at the 40, I feel like it would have been a different game. But I mean, like, it's any given Monday, right? Any given day where like, you know, teams come out and they make some, you know, small mistakes and then, you know, ends up going to the opponent's favor. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure dude, freaking Mahomes had a freaking monster game. He had over 300 passing yards. He had 3 touchdowns, I think. 3 or 2 touchdowns. I think it was 2, 3. Man, dude, monster game, bro. That's how Seattle won last week versus Arizona. Kickoff didn't land in the drop zone, Rami says. Chiefs in 3rd place, right? The Kansas City Chiefs, he also the Chargers, and then it's the Broncos. They both tie, but I think the Chargers, since they beat the Broncos, since they get the 1st place in their division, and then it goes Kansas City on 3rd, and then the Raiders last. I think that's their division right now. So out of bounds sets you up on the 40 line. Yeah, it does. So like that new rule, even if it hits out of bounds or doesn't land on that zone, if it's end up being short, then yeah, you start at the 40, which is a crazy rule. I like that rule. I don't really mind it at all. I think it puts a lot of pressure on the kicker. So I think I like that rule a lot. Jeremiah, 400 yards if you count the pick 6. Tito says, so how about them sneakers though? Tito says, but yeah, I mean, like I said, good win for the Jags if you're a Jags fan, I guess. But anyways, that's how it kind of all went yesterday. It's crazy because in one of my leagues, someone ended up dropping Pachenko. Is that how you say his name? Because I always like butcher his name a little bit, but he actually did pretty well for me yesterday. So I'm glad that I freaking started him because I had a bye week for I forgot who I had on a bye week, but I ended up starting him. So I had Aaron Rodgers on a bye week. That's why. So I need to put that flex spot in. Kansas City really hurt themselves with all the penalties. You can tell that they are not the same dominant team, Go says. I mean, they're still good, right? They find a way to win, but it's just like, you got to think about it, Ghost. It's just more teams getting better, right? Like, people already say, oh, Kansas City's not really the same, the same team, this and that. Like, they're fine. It's just other teams around them are just getting better, bro. That's it. Just simple. You know what I mean? Like, they're just getting better. I just feel like it's going to make a huge difference. That's why I'm saying, like, these games were, like, pretty important for Kansas City to win, because once they get Rashid Rice back, I feel like their team is somewhat complete. Like, they have their receivers that they need around the team. I mean, Hollywood Brown, you got Juju, you got, obviously you got other players. You got, what's it called? You have Noah Gray, you have Xavier Worthy, and then you have Kelsey, and then put Rashid Rice on there. It's going to help them, for their offensive plays. So, Game Runner, what up, man? So, it's just teams around them are just getting better, bro. That's it. Because, like, we've seen this before where, like, the Kansas City Chiefs, like, they've been in this position before where, like, they've lost games and stuff like that, but they'll still make the playoffs. Like, me personally, I still think Kansas City will still make the playoffs. It's still a little early to really tell whether or not, some teams may not even make it, but I'm pretty sure they probably won't win the AFC, but they will most likely make the playoffs. So, I mean, they'll be fine, bro. They'll be fine. They may not even win their division, who knows? But I mean, still, like, you got to think about it, right? Right now in that division with Kansas City, the best team is the Chargers, right? I mean, record-wise, they're 3-2, and they're number 1. Kansas City is 2-3. Like, they're not very far out from being number 1. Like, they could, as long as the Chargers and the Broncos are losing games, like, the Kansas City Chiefs could easily win that division. Like I said, they may not win AFC, but they could easily win their division, bro. So it's not far off on games. That's what I'm saying. Like I told you guys, like at the end of the year, at the end of the season, it's really going to come down to the last 2 games. Like when it comes to position wise or winning the division in general. Like it's including with my division with the NFC West. Like anything could happen, right? They're only like what, 1 game behind from being number 1. I mean, as if Niners lose next week, and then if they end up tying it with the Rams and the Seattle Seahawks, obviously, the Niners will still get number 1 because we're number 1 of 3-0 in the division. But still, it could turn around real quick. But I feel like it's gonna come down to the wire. Kansas City is going through the Golden State Warriors phase where the Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson started going down with the injuries. No, I mean, as long as Patrick Mahomes is fine, they're good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're good. Everybody else is just basically fillers. Everyone else is just fillers. Patrick Mahomes could eventually, is eventually going to find these receivers on the field, and he could make it happen, bro. Lennox, what up? They need to get our running games together, Corey says. Ready to have a chance, Dr. Shu says. Yeah, they could. They could. Who knows? I mean, Geno Smith could wake up and maybe turn his helmet around, and he could find some players on the field. So who knows, man? But make sure you hit that like button. Really do appreciate it. Starting off the morning. What up, DJ? What up, dude? Good morning. Starting off the morning, just talking about a little bit of football. But that's my thoughts and opinions. I'm sure there's it's like the whole world against Kansas City every time they lose, right? But the thing is, no one was talking about Kansas City when they were winning 2 in a row. But obviously, this was a big game for the Jags to win, and the best team ends up winning the game. So that's how it goes. Chiefs got a tough schedule ahead: Lions, Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Broncos, Colts, and the Cowboys. Rami says, yeah, and they're all winnable games. It's like any given day, right? Any given Sunday that, a team can win the game. And you got to think about it, right? Like a lot of these teams that you named have lost a lot of tough games, right? They've so it's not like, I'm not saying that these teams that you named are not good, but I mean, you just never know, bro. You know what I'm saying? No clear cut domain team this year so far. Someone will emerge as the season progresses, Medina says. Absolutely, man. Jaguars are nice this year, Christian says. I mean, they're looking nice for sure. For now, you know what I'm saying? They're looking good for now. I still think the Jags front 4 is very underrated. I mean, that defense, man, that defense is not bad at all. So crazy week in football, that's for sure. Absolutely. But make sure you guys run it up, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Hope everyone is having a great freaking morning. Jeffrey, what up, man? Good morning. We're back. Chemistry for the Jags are out of the roof. They really playing backyard football, Christian says. But yeah, make sure it's running up for the one time. Good morning, everybody, man. I hope everyone is doing all right. I know, like I said, we talked about a little bit about football this morning, but this morning, when it comes down to the sneakers, we have the Nike Dunk Lows dropping this morning. Rappy boy, what up, Drex? What up, dude? Good morning to you, my friend. What up, my friend? What up? How are you? Appreciate you tapping in this morning. What up, going Ghost? But yeah, here we go. We got these dunks dropping this morning, chat. I am kosher. What up? How's your morning? It's been all right. I'm just a little tired. That's it. G-Face, good morning. You could see the mob ties now in football. G-Face says, what up, G-Face? I mean, anybody's doing well on fantasy football, dude. I'm 4-1. I'm about to be 5-1. Is it 5-1 or 4-1? No, it's 5. I think I'm gonna be 5-1. No, 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 in the Big Boys League this week, and then in the $25 league, I'm gonna be 5-0. So I mean, I feel like I'm doing pretty well in fantasy this year. Kate for the 23-month re-up. Good morning, back in the chat. Had a blast in Spain. What up, Kate? I'm glad that you enjoyed your vacation out there in Spain. What up? What up, Francisco? Good morning, dude. Jags and Colts looking nice, and the Chiefs and the Ravens are Cheeks who saw them coming in 5 weeks ago, Nick says. What up, Kate? Thank you so much for the 23-month re-up. What's good? 3-2 in my fourth in our league, G-Face says. There you go. I'm 3-2 in the league. There you go. Well, I mean, like I said, it's going to be a long season, so, I mean, you never know, man. Raff going to the Niners versus the Bucks this Sunday. Going to be a good game. Absolutely, man. It's going to be a really good game, man. So anyways, first thing is foremost, once again, the dunks are dropping this morning, $120 at 10 a.m. Eastern time. These are the stock numbers. Stock numbers are looking like real low, man. It's only 5,000 pairs on these dropping this morning. I mean, not a whole lot, but I mean, like I said, if you guys are wanting them or interested in these dunks, these are going to be dropping on the Nike sneakers app this morning. Okay. I think they are an SB. Yeah, they are a Nike SB. All right. Persian, Violet, and Off New York. If you guys want these, dropping this morning for $120. All right, these are the stock numbers. That's what we're looking at. Roughly around 5,000 pairs if you guys are interested. All right. I could have been 4-1 if I start Puka last week. I know, facts, bro. I don't know how you didn't start him, man. Crazy. But it's all good. But anyways, like I said, this is stock numbers if you guys are interested. All right. I know some of you guys, what up, Rocket? What up, man? Some of you guys are going to be asking about the whole, situation with Travis Scott. I think this month, because I had it, bro, my DMs were freaking flooded, bro. Flooded with this post. Okay, so once again, all right, Travis Scott billboard is up in LA. Okay, I know there's been a lot of questions, a lot of comments about what's going on with the Travis Scott fragments. In my personal opinion of what's going on here is that Nike is trying to hype up the drop. Okay, I don't think it's necessarily dropping, next week. I think they're gonna start building the hype up around fragments with the Travises. I think that's what they're gonna do. Like starting now until weeks go on, they're gonna build this up. So expect a good amount of hype, a good amount of teasing about this shoe. I mean, they already kind of teased this out on their Discord group, which they've been kind of quiet on the Travis Scott Discord group. But I think from now till the drop, they are 100% going to start hyping this drop up. So expect a lot of what's going on, what's this, what's that. So that's what I'm expecting. Obviously, the post already said on the Travis Scott, post, it said they're going to drop in November. So, I mean, I don't think it's necessarily dropping early. I just feel like they're just going to start teasing it out with this rollout with the Travis Scott. So I think that's what's happening right now. So if anybody that was asking about it, that was in my DMs or asking this morning about the Travises, that's just an opinion. That's what I think. That's what's happening. But if they clearly say on the post that it says November, I mean, we could see them. I think that's just specifically for Tokyo. That's what I'm saying? But I personally think that is what they're doing here, is that they're really just teasing the shoe out. So just be prepared for this. All the frags are already on the market. Ain't nobody hitting, Mr. Sheridan says. What up, V? Good morning. What up, dude? My size 8 at $3K. I know the shoe is very expensive. And I think this is exactly what the Travis Scott team wanted, is that they wanted to build so much hype around these Travises, which it built a whole lot of not controversy, but resale value. But the shoe is very expensive right now. So who knows what the stock numbers are looking like for the Travis Scotts? Who knows if anybody's even actually going to get a chance on touching any of these pairs. But once again, all we know for sure is that they're dropping overseas in Japan. And obviously, we're going to get a Travis Scott, drop. Who knows if we're going to get a sneakers app drop? I still think we are. But like I said, they are definitely going to be teasing out the Travis Scotts in the next couple weeks. I mean, there's absolutely nothing going on besides the Voodoos. We do have some updates for the Jordan 1 Low Voodoos just because they are dropping some clothing for the Jordan 1 Low Voodoos. They are dropping some clothing. So there was a t-shirt that went out. I believe there was a jacket, for the Voodoos. So they're going to have a whole rollout for the Voodoos as well. So, I mean, we got the Travis is at the beginning of November, and then obviously Voodoos, Kobe's at the end of the month. So Hybe shoe, I mean, a lot of people are gonna want it. I mean, this is a perfect shoe to really start off the holiday season, honestly. just to start it off, just to kick it off. Like, not only that we have the Voodoos at the end of October, but like starting off the month of November, getting Travis Scott is really going to build up a lot of hype and a lot of momentum throughout the entire month. Because thinking about it, we got the Chicago One Lows. I don't know exactly what the day. I think it's mid-November, and then we also have the Black Cat Jordan 4s dropping at the end of November. So it's gonna build a lot of hype throughout the entire month of November. Like, and who knows what's going on with the Jumpman Jacks? I know a ton of people were asking me, "Yo, Raffle, the Jumpman Jacks still dropping on Wednesday? Are they still dropping this week?" I really do not know. I don't know what's going on with the Jumpman Jacks. I don't know if they're still dropping. I don't know if they got pushed back. There hasn't really been too much announcement and move around the Jumpman Jacks, but like I said, we'll see what's going to happen as you know this month kind of goes by. Piglet, thank you so much for the re-up, bro. Thank you so much for your support as always. Thank you. So thank you. Shout out my boy Piglet. Thank you so much for the re-up. I appreciate your support as always. Imagine if they build all this hype and then the stock ends up being like 1 million. I mean, which is fine. I mean, if the stock is extremely high, the Travis Scott itself, like this shoe is going to be hype regardless. It's going to be a hype shoe and a hype drop regardless. Even if it's like the medium olives, right? When they dropped the medium olives, there was still a lot of hype around the shoe, even though a ton of people hit. You know, I just feel like when it comes down to the stock numbers, especially for the Travis Scott website, it's very unpredictable. It's like it's either that you win or you lose, you know? Celebrate Raff, Filipino American Heritage Month, Piglet says. Appreciate that, Piglet. The more the merrier. Exactly, Rom, exactly. Seen all the Rams coaches with the Fragment ones on the last game, TSB says. I mean, I'm telling you guys, don't be surprised if there's a whole lot of rollout when it comes down to the shoe. They're going to be teasing everybody about these Travis fragments. So just be prepared. You know, obviously, we're going to hear a lot more noise at the end of the month. But once again, as long as you're tapped in every single week with us, I'll give you guys all the updates that you guys need. What do they say? The 411. The 4. I'm here to give you the 411. Right? The 411. Travis got big motion. Need a pair of crash out. Happening, Jeremy Wu says. How about them Cardinals? How to lose a game to 101. Now, facts, bro. LeBron wore them the other day to the game. I did see that. It would be absolutely great just to feel bad for those who paid $2,000. I don't feel bad for the ones that paid $2,000. That's their decision. If someone paid $2,000 on these fragments, that's their money at the end of the day. What up, Kyson? What up, dude? That's their money. That's their decision. If they decided to, spend $2,000 on the Travis Scott fragments, that's totally up to them, man. Hey, man, listen, I ain't pocket watching, but that is an expensive shoe. You're paying $2,000 for this Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott. Like, super expensive. I personally think a lot of people should wait. I don't think you should pay resale right now. Obviously, if someone is paying $2,000 for the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott, I feel like at the end of the day, it's like a flex, bro. Like, it really is. Like, it's like, damn, like, you got it early. Like, I got it early before everybody else. It's just like with the whole, like, shit that's going on in the sneaker community, bro, it's really hard to really, like, trust on, like, buying a real, potentially buying a real pair, whether or not if it's real or fake, We won't have to worry about Coolkicks receiving the stolen Travis off the train, so we might have a better chance, so Spaceball says. Maybe. Need Tokyo 5s. I'm still down bad, Jeremy Wu says. LeBron's second decision today at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the LeBron situation. I know there's been a lot of talks about it all freaking day yesterday, because he posted on Instagram talking about, like, he has a second decision. If it's a marketing thing, dude, I'm gonna be weak as hell, bro. The decision of all decisions, October 7th at 12 p.m. Eastern time. What do you think it is, chat? Like, honestly, like, jokes aside, what do you guys think it is? Do you think this is like a marketing thing where, like, they're really just teasing out? I don't know what this situation is about, bro. What do you guys think? What do you guys think this is? Oops. What do you guys think this is? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think this is? Like an Amazon Day marketing? It is day one of the new Amazon Prime Day. I mean, like, I personally think I truly think it's something. It's either retirement, right? It could either be retirement or something that they're teasing out. Just because he has the same outfit on. Like, how corny would that be? Is him wearing the same outfit that he wore when he announced that he was going to Miami? Like, I don't know. I feel like this is too much of a kind of a joke to like put out. Like, I don't think there's no way this is like his way of saying like, hey, this is my retirement. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I looked at it at first. But at the same time, it's like, maybe it is going to announce a retirement. There's just no way that this is how he's going to announce it. You know? Like, most players would just like, you know, go on Instagram, be like, make a video, be like, hey, this is me. I'm here, but this is gonna be my last year. This and that, you know. Jedi, thank you so much for the re-up. What up? What up? Thank you, Jedi. Thank you so much for the re-up. Appreciate that. Jordan would never. Man, stop it. Like, some of you guys that are LeBron haters are still gonna be tapped in, wondering what's going on. Like, so move around. Anybody that's hating on LeBron right now, stop it. Because you guys are going to be on the internet, you're going to be wondering what LeBron decided to do, what the video was all about, and you guys are going to be invested into it. So stop hating, bro. Stop hating, because you're still going to watch. All right? You're still going to watch. You're still going to be paying attention. You're still going to look on social media. You're going to look at Bleacher Report to see what LeBron said. So that's what you're still going to watch and find out. So... all right. Mike announces retirement live too. Skinner says, "Is John Cena last time and is now?" Mark and Soul says, like, I mean, come on, bro. I think he announces the next Barbie doll. Yeah, he's gonna switch streams and join Caius and that. V says, Hideo's gonna play Legoat. Facts, still hate on the guy though. Walk says, yeah, people are still gonna watch, man. You know what I'm saying? Jordan or LeBron any day. Stop the cap. Jeffrey says, LeBron, my glorious king. Deli Venom says, loves the attention sported. Bro, the thing is, like, you guys have to understand that, like, you have to really understand that social media is so much different how it was back in the day. Okay? It's so much different, dude. And like, marketing wise, you got to realize businesses is all about marketing and money. I mean, let's just go back. Let's just cross out the marketing and just say freaking money, dude. It's all freaking monies and views. Okay? That's what it's all about. Okay? It wasn't really like that back in the day. They didn't have the technology like that back in the day, how they have it now, right? So this is how it goes, dude. You think LeBron's fully wanting to do something like this? Probably not. You know, his manager and like people are like, hey, we'll offer you this amount of significant money if you do this, if you do that. Bro, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's just how it is, bro. It's money and views, dude. It's money and views. We'll give you a bonus. We'll give you a bonus if you like. If you know, we'll give you a bonus if you guys, you know, check in the game together. If you and Bronny can, like, you know, make this happen. Let's have LeBron and Bronny. I'll give you guys a what's the word? Incentive. If you guys do this event for the social media and for everybody to film. Like, bro, dude, they're getting money, bro. They're getting the bag for doing all this stuff. He's getting back to Cleveland to retire. LeBron is going to announce that he is leaving LA to go form another super team because he can't handle the pressure of the spotlight. Games being on his shoulder, Going Ghost says. Oh my gosh. That was like the biggest hater comment, Going Ghost. Let's see. He's going back to Cleveland to retire. Bryce is going to be better than Bronny, J. Rob says. Oh, man. But I'm just curious of what's going to happen here. You know, like I said, like, for me, I'm not the biggest LeBron, fan, but still, like, I could respect what he's done for the game, man. Like, I don't know how you could hate the guy. Gonna be Snoop saying he's stopped smoking. Some marketing scheme going on. Sportic Green says. I don't know. I don't know how you could hate the guy, bro. I don't know how you could hate the guy, bro. I don't know how you could hate LeBron, bro. Move on from any LeBron news. The league has shifted, so it's next gen players. Piglet says they did live press conferences to address the shit back then. Way better. Nick Full says, well then don't watch, bro. Oh man, viewership tanked during this run. Flipper Drip says, don't bring up his kids. That's a weak move. Francisco says, help ruin his the NBA. Arc Fly Fishing says, man, help but ruin the NBA, bro. Some of you guys that say those type of comments probably don't even watch the NBA to begin with, bro. Some of y'all don't even watch the regular season. I'll be like, yeah, I haven't watched since Jordan played. Yeah, move around, bro. You hating LeBron are some non-athletic couch potatoes, J Million says. People just hate to hate, bro. People just hate to hate. That's it. They don't even watch basketball in general. He king of goofies. That's it. Jeffrey says. Mike over LeBron any day. James says. Yeah, you could say Michael over LeBron any day, but it's just like some of y'all don't even watch the game, bro. Ravi is a grade 1 glazer. You're the same way. You're glazing Michael Jordan. It's just like, dude, like I said, like, I am not the biggest fan of LeBron. I don't know if you heard that other earlier, Nick, but like, still, I could still respect what he's done, like for the game out, like in the NBA and outside the NBA, bro. Like, he's done a lot throughout his entire career. You know, that's why I'm saying, like, you can't hate the guy, but like, I don't know. I don't watch NBA. They have gotten too sensitive with the fouls, to be honest. That's with all sports, though. That's with all sports. That's just with all sports. It's been a lot more sensitive. It's been a lot more just because they want to protect a lot of these players. That's why. I mean, these players are getting way more money than how, you know, some of these players were getting paid back in the day. So, like, they want to protect them as much as possible. So differences in opinion doesn't equate to a person not watching the game. Yes, low key it does. Low key it does. You're just hating the player just cuz, but you never watched him play. You never really watched him play. Never seen what he does. Just to hate on him. You're just hating just to hate. Like, that's just like in general. Like, I get it, the debate between LeBron and Michael Jordan, but some of you guys are just hating just to hate, bro. Like, you could say who your GOAT is at the end of the day. Like, my GOAT is Kobe Bryant, but some of you guys are literally just sitting here in this chat just hating just to hate, bro. Literally. Like, that's my personal opinion. LeBron is always looking for fouls. When he doesn't get the foul, he flops or acts like a 2-year-old. Going ghost. And some of the comments you're saying, you're acting like a 2-year-old too. Like, what's the difference, bro? Like, some of the comments are like literally 2-year-old comments. Like, what's the difference? I'm just saying, like, I'm not mad at you, but like, how are you gonna call someone like a 2-year-old if you're acting like one in the internet, hating on a man? I'm just saying. I'm like I said, you guys are just hating just to hate. I mean, that's the game of, like, that's how sports are. Like, people are gonna complain, like, because they have a passion for the sport. I mean, it doesn't have to be just with basketball. Like, it could be with football, it could be with soccer, it could be with tennis. Shoot, it could be with any other sport. So, but again, if you're not a LeBron fan, doesn't mean you didn't watch. Is be a talented for sure, but if you say he's better than MJ, that's where you disagree. Sure, I mean, the whole, like I said, if you think that's not the conversation that we're having right now, Brittany. Though, like, you could say that he's better than MJ. That's, or MJ's better than him. That's fine. But like, I just feel like some people in here are taking it way too out of proportion with like the LeBron comments. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, if you played sports and if you have a passion for the sport, like, you're gonna react the way, the way the calls are called. Like, that's just human nature, bro. Like, when it comes to sports, bro. That's it. Man, things are getting heated. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm not like trying to shit on any of your guys' comments, but like I'm just like I don't understand. Like, you know, I don't understand. You're a clown, Matthew says. That's fine. The fact that he has the sense about him, Famous says. Oh man, things are getting heated. The season hasn't even started yet. How is MJ better than how is NBA going on? Christian says, dude, the thing is, like, we'll never know, bro, because they've never played against each other, bro. Like, it's just everyone's just gonna compare it to stats, you know. So I don't know. So everything is that's the only way that they're gonna compare is just stats. That's it. But like, obviously they played in different, you know, generations of in their sport, so it's hard to say, man. The most points will be remembered in the future. The young people only know Jordan from his sneakers, Deli Venom says. Don't get me wrong, I respect what he has done for the game, but I don't see how he is the GOAT. I mean, like I said, like if that is you know, some people's GOAT, then that's fine, you know. Like for me, like I said, at the end of the day, Kobe is my GOAT. Like, I think here is that some of the comments that I'm saying is getting out of context. But for my argument is that some of the comments that you guys are saying in his personal life, like what he does, and then some of the stuff that he reacts in the sport, like what he does, he's like, oh, he's a flopper, he's a crybaby, this and that. Like, that's just sports, bro. That's just sports. But like all the other stuff, like, oh, if you think MJ is better than LeBron, that's fine. You know, if you think, you know, if LeBron's not the GOAT, if MJ's your GOAT, that's totally fine too. But I just feel like some people just don't give LeBron enough credit what he's done in the NBA and outside the NBA. That's it. Like, that's my argument here. Like, some of the comments are like crazy, bro. So I'm not even a debate. This debate is pointless, Jeffrey says. I never hear people wanting LeBron sneakers like Jordans. J-Rob, because LeBron sneakers are not meant to wear casually. Like, Jordan sneakers are like, it's throughout the entire years, like, it is technically a basketball shoe, but still it is not pushed out as a basketball sneaker. Maybe anything that's after what? Maybe anything after what, the 19s or maybe the 18s after that is considered as the basketball shoes that they're making progress throughout the entire year. But like actual Michael Jordan silhouettes that he wore in the game, like, me personally, I don't really consider that as a basketball shoe. The way that Nike technology is now, they don't even push it as a basketball shoe. They literally push it as a casual Jordan sneaker. Right? LeBron sneakers are literally a basketball sneaker. The technology that they're doing now is literally made for a basketball shoe. So you don't see people wearing it like that on the court. Or, excuse me, casually like that. I mean, they were at some point. There was a lot of LeBrons that people were wearing casually, man. They were. Chung Kicks, thank you so much for the 39-month re-up. Let's go Dodgers, Chung Kicks says. Thank you so much for the 39-month re-up. And like you say, like, oh, no one's buying things like, you know, like LeBron's do. I mean, Jordans are sitting everywhere, bro. Like, let's be real here. Like, there's a ton of Jordans that are sitting everywhere. Ton. Jordan sneakers, Jordan balls in your mouth. If you ban gambling instead of playing baseball, you're not taking the same. Leave the sports alone, bro. Get back to shoes. You're bad at it, Cliff says. Dude, that's fine. If you don't think that I'm right, that's totally fine. So, I mean, that's totally okay. So, because some of you guys don't even like talking about sports, bro. And sports has to do with a lot of things when it comes down to sneakers. The Sneaker Addict, thank you so much for the $2 donation.
Fuego the Sneaker Addict Fuego donated $2. Peeps woke up today and chose violence. All tres are
Peace
cold.
woke up today and chose violence. All three are cold, the sneaker addict says, which is fine. You know, we're having a conversation. I just feel like some guys are now taking these comments that I'm saying real personal. It's like, oh, stick to sneakers. Don't talk about sports. Like, bro, you don't even have an opinion about it. So move around. G-Face, thank you so much for the 44-month re-up. Jordan, y'all, the go, but you won't wear Jordans over 14, G-Face says. You know what? That's a big facts, bro. Big facts. And most of you guys are saying, "Oh, Jordan over LeBron," and are the ones calling MJ sneakers bricks, dude. Man, fuck out of here, bro. Some of y'all be the same motherfuckers in here that be calling the OGs the bricks. Hey, imagine this guy that MJ's the GOAT calling the OG colorways bricks. Get a load of this guy. Like, oh, brother, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Hey, you can't make this shit up. We got all y'all old heads in here. Sometimes they be calling the OGs a bunch of bricks. The ones that they're supposedly GOAT is wearing on the court, calling them bricks. You mad, bro? I'm not mad, bro. You're still here though, but I appreciate it. The thing is like, you guys know the difference between me and other content creators is that if I was really mad at you, bro, I would absolutely just ban you off my chat. But this is just we're just having a conversation, bro. We're just having a conversation. But you're saying that I'm mad, but you're still here watching. Listen, you can say whatever you want, bro, but I promise you guys, I am not mad. This is just a conversation, just part of the show. All right. How we hating when it's our opinion, when Raffle speaks on his opinion, when there's never anything wrong with it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really here to shit on your guys' comments. We're just having a conversation, right? And like I said, you could tell when some people take certain things, you know, personal. But like, if I was really mad, I would absolutely just boot you out of my chat. Simple. But at the end of the day, we're just having a conversation. All right, people like controversy. Absolutely. We haven't gotten to we haven't even gotten to the Coolkicks situation. All right, we haven't gotten to the Coolkicks situation, man. We're still here. So sensitive. You can call me whatever you want, bro. But like, I promise you, man, I'm not mad. But at the end of the day, you are still gonna watch, and you still in the chat. So I promise you, I'm not mad, bro. I'm not. Jordan will always be the GOAT, hands down, with the Kobe second. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like, these are all just opinions right here. These are all just opinions. Everyone's gonna have their own opinion about, you know, Jordan, Nike, whatever the case is. Like, oh, whose shoes are better, this and that. Like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I totally get it. You gotta defend what do you believe. That's totally okay. All right. But yeah, dude, we always have these type of conversations all the time when it comes down to like with Jordan and LeBron. Like, we always have these type of conversations, bro. But yeah. Oh, I got my popcorn this morning, enjoying the beef. Hey, man, it's all good. You're not mad, but you upset, King Win says. No, I'm fine, bro. I'm fine. I'm totally okay, bro. It's just sometimes I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. That's all I'm saying. I don't get it to some of the comments that I see. I just don't get it, bro. At the end of the day, sports talk is always going to be debated. That's what it's great about sports. Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I appreciate you guys, man, for real. All right, I really do appreciate you guys. This conversation was fun as always. All right, all love at the end of the day, chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Let's get to 150 likes real quick for the one time. On Pearls drop this morning, DH says. On Pearls. What shoe? On Pearls. On Pearls. All right, hold on. Before we get into the whole Coolkicks situation, because I have a whole lot to say about the Coolkicks situation, okay? I went to... Yesterday, I did a vlog, which I think I will post later today. Maybe. We'll see. Because the vlog was okay. I was just like, man, I was hoping to go inside the store, but I wasn't able to. But I went to Urban Necessities yesterday. Right? I went to Urban yesterday. And let me tell y'all something. First thing is foremost, they weren't open. They were, when I say they weren't open, means that they didn't have the store, the doors open. Right? The doors didn't open, they were just closed, right? But they obviously have the big clear window where you could see everything. So as of today, this is how Urban looks like. As of today, in October 7th of 2025, this is how Urban Necessities looks like inside. Obviously, you've seen where like this wall was filled with just sneakers, okay? Sneakers. Obviously, if you know the situation about, 2Js and, Urban Necessities with the whole drama situation between the contracts and Shoe Surgeon and stuff like that. But as of today, this is how the store looks like. Completely empty, man. Like, my personal opinion, like, if you've ever been inside this store, like, dude, this store is getting real empty. It's getting real Mahomey in there. All right. So, I mean, you could clearly see that, like, I mean, look at the gap between the shoes. Like, they put a good amount of gap between each shoe to make it look like they have a good amount of shoes. But, man, like, they don't have anything on this wall, bro. And, like, a lot of the glass cases were all, like, empty. Like, there was nothing in there. So, yeah, I think that's probably what they're doing, that they're just going to sell the remaining of the inventory and they're probably going to close down the store. Because, dude, when you see my vlog, okay, when you guys see my vlog, you guys are going to understand how dead the Caesars Palace shopping center is during the week. Like, I went in on a Monday, bro. It was a ghost town in there. Ghost town. I can't imagine how many customers actually walk in their store every single day. Like, until like maybe Thursday or Friday, because that's when it starts to pick up a little bit because people are in there for vacations every single weekend. But still, even Richie Lee had to step away from shoes. Bro, it's because sneakers right now are just not it. Like, the thing is, sneakers are not dead. It's just reselling is just dying down, right? It's just not the same, right? Sneakers are going to be sneakers. People are going to buy whatever they want to buy, right? It's a buyer's market at the end of the day. But a lot of these businesses, maybe some creators that are really dedicated themselves to the game, and obviously the reselling game is they're not really doing the same, right? So, like, a lot of these stores are just, unless they have capital, right? Unless they have capital where, like, they have enough, like, customers and clientele to constantly just sell sneakers. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm pretty sure every single sneaker store right now is struggling, bro. Struggling. Okay? Struggling, dude. Struggling, bro. Resellers kill the market. Vegas tourist life is really really bad. I mean, the thing is, it's still busy on the weekends, but I don't really live near the Strip, so I mean, I don't really necessarily know what it is like outside of there. But sometimes I do, depending of, like, who's out in town, and I'll go out there on the weekend. But still, like, every time I go out there to the Strip on a weekend, it's pretty busy. It's just during the week, obviously it's not busy because no one's in town during the week. So you expect, like, Vegas just to be really dead and, like, dry, right? Especially at, like, in the morning, like 9 a.m. in the morning or 8 in the morning on a Friday. Like, you're not going to see a lot of people walking on the Strip. Maybe starting at around 11 to noon, you'll probably start seeing a lot of people, start to walk around. So, but other than that, it's just like, it's because things are so expensive. Like, everything in Vegas is expensive, man. It really is. Everything is overpriced. So, but anyways, that is what it's looking like so far. I'll definitely give you guys that vlog today and then show you guys, what it's looking like, because the Coolkicks store is officially shut down. I don't know exactly when they shut that down, but it is officially over for Coolkicks out in Vegas. They already replaced that store with something else, so I don't know exactly what they replaced. It was like a graphic tee store, so that's what they replaced it with. So, but getting into what I want to talk about, obviously a lot of you guys are going to ask like what my opinions are about the whole Coolkicks situation. So there is an update that the LAPD of LA, right, that got put out. Some updates about the whole Coolkicks situation. I got a whole lot to talk about, man. I really do. Okay, I really do. All right, so looks like breaking news. The LAPD has released a statement in regards to the recent raid at the Coolkicks warehouse, where CEO and the co-founder Adil Shams was taken into custody. All right, during the operation, detectives recovered an estimated $500,000 worth of stolen train cargoes. Mind you, that was the entire situation that was put out, you know, obviously a couple days ago. And obviously Rami came out and said that it had nothing to do with fake sneakers. It had to do allegedly due to the fact that pairs were stolen and getting sold to the public. Stolen pairs, obviously stolen from the train cargo, including unreleased Nike shoes and clothing. The suspect, Adil Shams, 34 years of age, of Los Angeles, was arrested at the scene. All right. Shams owns Coolkicks, a popular online store specializing in the resale of limited edition sneakers and apparel. Detectives discovered more than 2,100 pairs of stolen Nike shoes and 150 cartons of Nike clothing inside the business. Now, once again, these are all facts that obviously the LAPD put out for everybody to read. If you guys are interested into this post, you are more than welcome to read into it. A couple things that I want to say about this situation. Obviously, you know, the facts don't lie. There's nothing going around it. I mean, this is what they found. This is what they discovered. I mean, 500,000 in stolen Nike goods recovered by the LAPD cargo theft unit. Once again, this scene actually took place at the Coolkicks warehouse. I believe that's where it was, where all these stuff got taken and whatnot. So, man, I mean, some of the stuff that we see are what are some of these shoes that we see here? We got Jordan 4 Cave Stones, and we also have some, I don't even know what those are. The picture is real small. I think those are Air Max 95s, and a bunch of miscellaneous, sneakers as well. I mean, 2,100 pairs of stolen sneakers. And I have a lot of questions. All right, a lot of questions on this situation. Obviously, a lot of facts and details are going to come out later this month. And then we'll most likely find out what the verdict is when it comes down to this. Obviously, is what we're seeing, is what we're hearing on the internet, and is what obviously the Los Angeles Police Department is putting out. And there's really nothing that that you could try to save this company in a way, man. Like, I mean, these are stolen goods. I mean, I have a lot of questions where, like, did they really, are they the ones that stole it, or did they buy it from somebody that stole these items? Like, the thing is about this situation is that there's no way that they did not know these are stolen pairs. Like, that's my personal opinion. I mean, like I said, allegedly these are pairs that they've purchased. I mean, from looking at their post that they posted the other day. I mean, let me pull it up real quick. All right, we'll go back on Instagram real quick, because they did put out a PR post on their Coolkicks page before this announcement even went out. And it says, yesterday the LAPD impounded of a small, I can't see that. Yeah, Nike sneakers that Coolkicks purchased and received within the last 48 hours. Allegedly, the merchandise was stolen. This news came out as a complete shock to our entire team. Neither Coolkicks leadership nor our staff had any knowledge of reason to believe that these products were stolen. We entered the purchase within. We entered into the purchase with in good faith, as we always have been committed to running an honest business built on integrity and trust. So basically, what they're saying in this post is that they basically went into this transaction of buying all these items, without, knowing that, they had good faith on knowingly that these pairs were legit, obviously not stolen. So that is their PR post that basically explains that they feel like when they bought these pairs of sneakers, that they went in this situation with good faith, that they knew that these pairs were legit, right? Not stolen, right? So obviously them getting raided was a big surprise from their entire team, that allegedly these merchandise were stolen. But obviously, according to the LAPD of Los Angeles, is that these pairs were stolen. So that's the gray area where everyone wants to know: is it them that were they the ones that stole the items, or who are the ones that they bought it from? That's my question. Is like, who they buy it from then? Bro, there's no way that they don't snitch, bro. They snitching, bro. They snitching, bro. They snitching, dude. They snitching, bro. They snitching in the. At the end of the day, like, dude, like, there's no way that he don't snitch, bro. You think he's snitching, bro? You think he's snitching the plug? You think he's snitching on the plug, bro? Like, that's the gray area there. Like, but there's no way, man. There's no way. Like, obviously, this is my opinion. There's no way that you don't know. Like, there's no way. Like if you went into a transaction like this big of a transaction, think about it, okay? If you're going in this situation, all right, if you are getting in a transaction with, it most likely is somebody they've worked with for a long time. Like, you're not going to buy over 100 to 200. I mean, this is 2,100, of 2,100 worth of product, right? 2,100 product, right? So you're not going to make a transaction with somebody that you don't know, right? Especially for somebody that's been running a business like this for many, many years. You're not going to make a transaction with somebody that you don't know. So obviously the person that they've worked with or got all these pairs from is someone they absolutely know, that they've worked with for a long time. There's no way that you're spending over $10,000 or whatever the case is. This is just the number I'm putting out for an example. You're not giving $10,000 to somebody that you don't know when it comes down to early product like this. Sorry, 2,100, not 21,000. 2,100 pairs of sneakers or product in general, right? Sorry. But according to the LAPD, they're saying it's all the items are worth $500,000 in stolen goods. I don't know what they based off that number from, whether if it's just like the retail price or just the value of this stuff. But like they had to know who the business partner was at the end of the day. If that's what they're saying, like they had to know who this person is that they worked with. Once again, I'm not sitting here, creating rumors saying that they're the ones that stole it. This is all based off, what we see on the internet. That's what I'm saying. Look at me, chat. I am only saying things that are, said that is facts. Okay. But I still have a whole lot of questions, bro. A whole lot of questions, man. But I did see, not gonna hold you, I did watch I'm Trippin's live stream yesterday. Listen, if I'm in a situation, okay, I know some of you guys kind of brought it up that Rami was in, I'm Trippin's live stream. I was tapped in a little bit. If I was Rami, I truly would not be on the internet arguing with somebody about a situation like this. That's my personal opinion, right? Use the word allegedly. Yeah, bro, allegedly, right? Everything here is all allegedly, right? But me personally, if I'm in a situation like this, especially when like the state is involved, the feds are involved, like I am okay. What he did on his video where like he came out and said like, okay, other than like, this is all I know right now. This is all I can say. If I have more information that I could say, I'll let you guys know on the next video or so on. I am not going on the internet and arguing with somebody on the freaking internet about this situation. Like, it just makes you look bad. Like, I was reading like some of the stuff that he was saying, and like obviously Trippin was responding. Supposedly, you know, Rami said something about I'm Trippin's girlfriend and where he lives. Like that, like I said, like that shit's crazy, bro. Like, I'm not going on the internet and arguing with somebody that's talking about a situation like this, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're gonna have haters, like, and like, you're gonna have haters. People are not gonna, you know what I'm saying, not everybody's gonna like you, right? And you just have to accept that. You mean, it's the internet at the end of the day. But like, I don't know. I just thought that situation was like, golly, bro. Me personally, I just would not be out there yapping on the internet, arguing with somebody about the situation, bro. Because like, I just feel like you won't win. You're not going to win. Especially if you're in a situation like this, you're just not going to win right now. Let's see. I'll talk about allegedly, Jumperman Chris says, yeah. But I mean, the situation is crazy, man. Like, it is really interesting. I'm sure a lot of people are very interested what's going to happen, you know, this month when they do have their court hearing. And I mean, the thing is, like, even if I ask some of these guys to get on the stream, they're not going to, you know, they're not going to do so. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They're told not, you know, just to kind of sit back, you know. All the time about height, and I just can't win. Ironing with some people, Piglet says. And that's the thing that they have to understand that internet is so undefeated, bro. Like, they're gonna say whatever they want to say, you know. And I don't know, just call it for what it is. Are the Coolkicks Diamond James Nolan do? Beetlejuice says. Is Rose still in jail? I don't know. I don't know what the situation is with the deal. Shams. I don't know if he's released. I don't know. It's an open case, Jesse says, basically. So it's still under investigated. All right, next topic. How about them Chiefs? Toof says, Toof, you literally missed that whole debacle of us talking about football this morning. Yeah, I wouldn't want them on my stream. I'll tell you that, bro. I would not want them on my stream. But even if I ask them to, they probably won't. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't want them on my stream at all. Just wouldn't make any sense why I would want them on here. Cookies is making fun of themselves and right now on it. I don't even know if they even know me. That's the thing. I don't even know if they know me, bro. I read that he got released. Go says. Yeah, apparently he has a court case on the 23rd of this month. So like I said, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, dude. I mean, 500,000 in stolen Nike goods recovered by the LAPD cargo theft unit, bro. That's a lot. So it's a lot to unfold here. I'm sure there's a lot of questions that a lot of people are wondering what's going on. But if, like I told you guys, if you want to follow along with all this stuff, I'm sure the internet and, you know, YouTube has been a help for that. You know, there's been plenty of videos out there that are, you know, people are talking about this situation, and wish them the best of luck, man. Like, I mean, this situation is not looking too good, but you know, I heard them speak on your I heard they speak on your name, Rav. I'm okay says, you decided to give him a pair of bracelets in his birthday, Rami says. Now arrest Union's store owner next. Beetlejuice says, a lot of training. Shane says, yeah, there's a lot to uncover and unfold with this, man. After the Bleeds, keep your head up. After the Bleeds and keep your head up, Coolkicks. J Million says, come on, the new pairs are stolen, Dr. Shu says. Yeah, once more information comes out, this is brand new. I think this got released yesterday, right? I think so. Dude, my phone was blowing up when this information got out. So I'm sure this just got out yesterday. It says October 6th. Yeah, it did get released yesterday. So, but if you want to read about it, this is on who is this? Who posted this? This is Kicks Finder. I'm sure you could probably find this if you searched up Coolkicks on Twitter. And I'm sure you could probably find these all this stuff all over, Instagram, Twitter, and all that fun stuff. So, like I said, wish that, Coolkicks the best of luck, man. Like I said, it's not my situation to really deal with, but obviously this is sneaker news that a lot of you guys wanted me to share. And this is what it is. Obviously a lot of us have a lot of questions, wondering what's going to be the verdict of all this. If it's them that actually stole it, or if it's allegedly, someone else, or allegedly them. Who knows, man? And this is all allegedly, right? So, yeah, this is a big topic, though. All BS aside, it really is. I mean, they are the biggest resale store in the world, so obviously a lot of attention is rising. With Coolkicks. So we'll see what happens, man. Arrest records are public. I'm curious of body cams, where if they were released body cam footage of what they're saying. In the matter, oh man, let me tell y'all something. If body cams end up getting released, where you could actually hear what they're trying to say, or what kind of questions they're asking, or what kind of comments some of the Coolkicks employees are saying. I am curious if they would ever release something like that. So I bet y'all didn't smash that like button. Whatever, who's was good, bro. The reason you don't see the Travis Fragment in the picture is because those pairs go straight to their store, not the warehouse, Rami says. Yeah, those pairs go straight to their store, not the warehouse. That's the reason why you don't see the Travis Fragments in the picture, huh? You just know that, huh? They told you that, Rami? They told you that? They told you that the Travis Fragments don't go in the warehouse. They told you that it goes straight to their store, huh? We look him up on LA link info though. Plot twist, was the one with the she's actually drawing the train allegedly. Daily Venom says if they raided him, means they already been building a case. Heim Dinja says yes. I mean 100%, bro. They can't just run in there not knowing what they possibly have, right? So it's either that someone had to say something, or it's someone had to snitch, bro. I mean, someone had to, but I don't know. Do you have UFC 320? Yeah, I want some money, PJ. Alex Barrera won me some money. So anyone can review the body cam footage. It'll come out sooner or later, Ghetto Tactical says. Yeah. It's in my name. I know this. Yeah. You're just the expert of it all, huh? But yeah, I mean, like I said, if you guys are investing into this, you guys could definitely look into it if you want to. So Nike snitched, John DC says. So I'm guessing he's has been buying stolen merch for a while. That's all. Yeah, most likely. I mean, this is all in their warehouse for sure. What's the stock numbers on the SBs? Stock numbers on the SBs around 5,000 pairs. So 5,000 pairs. Hot take: when they open Vegas to selling goods enough to another state, charges would be added if they can be prove that. Nick says, I know somebody that was working at the Vegas location. I was working at Coolkicks. I'm sure he probably won't say nothing, but I wonder what's gonna happen to Whatnot if stolen goods got sold there. Nato says, I mean, for me, the thing is, if I was running a business like Whatnot, it's like, how can you know that though? Like, how can you know that the stuff is stolen? It's like you could rob someone down the street for a pair of kicks and then put it on Whatnot. How do you know that's stolen? So like, I don't know. I don't think that's really going to affect too much on Whatnot, because it's like, how do they know? They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know. The shoe market is now fixed, hopefully, because she says, I mean, they did their part, which is basically suspended their account for now, right? until further notice. So I mean, at the end of the day, like Whatnot would not know about that, but they definitely broke the guidelines for sure. So obviously, when there's a case against them, like, of course, a lot of these businesses are gonna, shut them down. So Nike done put some air tags in the pallets. Deal got busted red-handed. Flock says, Young Thug and I snitched on the Coolkicks. Whoop-de-doo. Orlando says. Some company just moved to Cali to work with Coolkicks or something, and then apparently they gone down and others. Beetlejuice says, Rav, what's up with the EA for the 5s? I don't think there was EA for the 5s today. I think for the exclusive access or for the 5s that are releasing this Saturday, they're just gonna drop it as a first come first serve. So but if you guys don't mind, real quick, smashing that like button. Really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Let's get to 200 likes for the one time. All right, smash that like button. All right, real quick. All right, we got about 12 more minutes. If you guys are going to go for the dunks this morning, Air Jordan 1 Element Lows AT is out, Treyway says. I actually bought a Cave Stone on their Whatnot for $180. And the fact that, like, the fact that, since there's not much going on, there's so much, like, there's not much, dropping this, next couple weeks. So there's just so much attention around the Coolkicks situation, man. So much attention around it. So thanks, appreciate it, bro. Ryan says, yeah, of course, this is bigger than the Diddy trial. Oh, man, dude, a lot of people are covering this Coolkicks situation, man. It's all over YouTube, bro. It's all over YouTube. It's all over the internet, man. So many people are covering it. Coolkicks better hire Brian Steels, Young Doug's lawyer. Can you shout out my hometown of Michigan? What up, Brian? WWE at 5 a.m. this Saturday? Oh, that's right, dude. Holy smokes. WWE at 5 in the morning. That's right. Crown Jewels. Golly. It's going to be stupid early in the morning. Trillion SBs or collection or CF foams. Because she says, it's up to you. All right, we got 10 minutes, chat. 10 more minutes. Coolkicks are for the people, L says. Crazy stories coming out. Mark Sanchez. Then this, L Don says. Hey, man, listen, bro. Make sure you guys hit that like button for the one time, though, man. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys sub up. Appreciate everybody that's read up today or read up to the channel. If you guys haven't become a member as well, make sure you guys hit that join button down below. Really do appreciate you, man. I really do. Ravi's the next to get busted by the LAPD. Good Life says, yeah, I got some stolen sneakers. I got a whole warehouse right behind me. WWE live watch party on Monday, Paulo says. WWE live watch party on Monday. I know Crown Jewels is on Saturday. I don't know about Monday. So, but here we go. Hey, let me know if you guys are going for the dunks. Anybody going for the dunks this morning? Anybody going for the dunks? Cop or drop in the chat real quick for the dunks. Cop or drop. Cop or drop, man. There's nothing else loaded up on this freaking sneakers app, man. What are these ones? Women's Air Jordan 1 High Pro Greens? Bro. Jordan 1 Low or Jordan 1 High Women's Pro Greens. The all my ladies out there that needs them. All right. Anybody getting these? Drop. Cop for the wife. Cop. Raw at 8 a.m. because they in Saudi Arabia. Yes. Thinking looking dunks. Drop. Everyone dropping, huh? Nobody going for these? Ain't nobody want them? Sheesh. Ain't nobody want these? Come on. Ain't nobody want these, huh? Ain't nobody want these? Come on. Ain't nobody want these, huh? Cop the SBs over the weekend. I mean, there's only 5,000 pairs. Already have them. Trey Miner says, what up, Trey Miner? What up, my guy? Cop them in APB, Mr. Fitz says. I barely wear my purple shoes. I'd rather have the Haley Wilsons. Haley Wilsons are very nice, and Haley Wilsons don't really go for much in the resale market either. So you could absolutely grab them for sure. So, they're in Australia, and they're in Australia. Dumbass. Damn, dude. Jeez, relax, bro. Just straight dumbass, huh? They're in Australia, dumbass. Damn, dude. Choice of words, bro. Choice of words this morning. Hold on, let me see. It's under retail. That's why people don't want it. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's not for me. I don't really need these. It's like not a must. It's definitely not a must, bro. Definitely not a must. Let's see. Grab the on Saturdays locally. These SBs are nice in hand. Purple is vibrant. Not so pair of Jordan 1 Love Voodoos enter here. Kosher says, I already have my Haleys, so I don't need them. They're down under, Rahu says. Is because Roman says dumbass. Mr. Sneak says dumbass is fighting words, Raph. No, it's all good. Oh, it's because Roman says it. I don't really hear him say it all the time. I know he wore the undefeated 4s last night, dude. The undefeated Air Jordan 4s. That's what he wore yesterday. And then Bronson was wearing the freaking fire red 4s. Good morning, Jimbro. Rahu says, what up, Ra? They should have done orange instead of the cinnamon color. Bro, I went to the gym yesterday, by the way. I was upset because I couldn't even do anything at the gym. There's still only 2 benches here on my apartment complex. Bro, it got taken over. It got taken over by a freaking gym, a gym content creator. I'm like, bro, ain't no way, bro. She took both benches, had all the weights on the floor, and then she was doing more yapping at the camera. I don't care that you do content. Shout out my boy Kosher for the $20 donation. Appreciate that.
Amcoser donated $20. Just cause.
Shout out my boy Kosher for the $20 donation. I appreciate that. It says just cause I am Kosher. Thank you so much for the 20, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate that. Like, listen, I don't care that you do content at the gym. I really don't care. But man, like whenever you're taking the entire space at the gym and you know that the gym is small, like come on, bro. Like I couldn't, bro. She took both of the benches. Like I couldn't do anything. I didn't even want to ask. I'm like, bro, come on. I couldn't, bro. She had all that space, bro. Like there was like one bench that was finally available, but like I had no space to put it around the weight rack because she had her entire setup. Like she had a tripod, she had all the weights on the floor, and then she was yapping and dancing with her boyfriend in the gym. It's like, oh man. I told my girl, I was like, I'll just go to the gym tomorrow, bro. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. She's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna get a good workout in. So it's all good. No, it's not that. I didn't get intimidated. It's just she was just taking up all the space. That's it. There's only 2 benches, bro. 2. It was only 2, bro. It was in my apartment complex, so I couldn't really do anything. And there's more guys that came into the gym too, and they couldn't really do anything either. So they were like, you could tell like some of these guys were just doing random stuff, just waiting until she was done. But nah, she was definitely not gonna be out of there anytime soon. So yeah. Walk in there and work out in front of them. I need both when I work out also, Kosher says. Just playing, bro. Yeah. So I'm it just sucks because I'm playing basketball today. So apartment gym, yeah, it's in my apartment complex. So I mean it's not very like for me, if you're gonna do content, like you could for me, I just feel like if you do somewhere else, like especially if it's a small gym like this, like there's no reason why you gotta have a whole tripod. Delion for the 36-month re-up. Good morning, Raph and Collection fam. Love and blessings to you all. Delion for the 36-month re-up. Appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out my boy Delion for the 36-month re-up. Like she was doing a whole vlog. It was literally a whole vlog, bro. Like she was doing a whole vlog. Like there was like a lot of there was some clips that she was doing it with her husband where like they were just dancing. It's like, oh man. You gotta just start working out so you stink the place up. And she forced us to leave, Mr. Sneak says. Next time wear gray sweats and walk in front of her. You're so stupid. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't care, but it was just like one of those situations like, man, come on, bro. We don't have a big enough space for all this. All right, we got 3 minutes, chat. 3 more minutes. All right. 3 minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. She needs to quit the content because it's not paying her enough every day, PJ says. This isn't a club, Deadly Venom says. Oh, man. Yeah, I could just tell, like, one of the other guys were just annoyed. Like, I could just tell. I was like, yeah. I was like telling my girls, like, dude, the guy over there looks just annoyed as shit, bro. Should start blasting your music really loud. It's a two-way street. If she's inconsiderate, you're the same energy, passive energy, Douglas says. See, that's why being big is the best. I could have just took the bench from her, then gave her dude a spot me to, says, yeah. Did she look good, bro? I wasn't staring like that, Rahus. I was more annoyed, if anything. We got 2 minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Like her husband, boyfriend, whatever the case is, he was just making loud noises, bro. Like he was just making loud noises. Like he was doing a workout and then he was just like screaming, bro. Wait, did you say content creator? Does she have an OnlyFans? Oh, jeez. Make sure you guys run it up. Let's get to 200 likes for the one time, man. Smash that like button if you guys don't mind. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. All right, we got about roughly 2 more minutes, chat. 2 more minutes. All right, 2 minutes. Y'all never asked. Easy says. Sounds like a fight must go down. Nah, it's all good, bro. I'll go on a different day, a different time. So we got 1 minute. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. All right, 1 minute. If anybody's going for these dunks, only 5,000 pairs dropping. These are the stock numbers. My bad. I should have showed the stock numbers. These are the stock numbers last minute before it goes live. If anybody needs them. So not a whole lot of dunks out there for these. So if you want them, go get them. All right. I'm not sure if they're available on other websites, but they're available this morning on the Nike sneakers app. So good luck to anybody that's going for them. All right. Udo's Air Max SBs, Roman says. All right, here we go. Good freaking luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Raph, what is she there the whole week? I don't know. That was my first time seeing her there. Sounds like you got a bunch of Ramis in the community. Too nice to say shit, but deep down be pissed. Too says. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's a gym, man. If you're not, if you're not first, you're last. It's like if you're not there first, because you gotta understand there's only 2 benches. So like I was already shit out of luck to begin with, but when one bench was open, like it was just like I couldn't move the bench because she had all of her stuff on the ground. So it's just like, all right, well, fuck me then. So, all right, chat. Let me know once you guys are pending. All right, let me know once you guys are pending, man. Let me know once you guys are pending. All right, let me know once you guys are pending. They are available. They dropped last Saturday in the skate shops. Most places didn't sell out, Peter says. They are available. They dropped last week Saturday on skate shops. Yeah, if you want to check your skate shops, you're more than welcome to. But I know most people that don't have skate shops that sell SBs, though. So make sure you guys run it up for the one time. All right, here we go. Let me know once you guys are pending if anybody's going for them. I feel like this should be an easy scoop. I know there's only 5,000 pairs, but this might low-key be an easy scoop unless bigger sizes end up selling out first. All right. Chat, run it up for the one time, man. All right, let me know once you guys are pending. Good luck, everyone, DeLeon said. Facts, bro. Should have sent her the video to Joey Swole, John B says. Yeah, should have, huh? No, I ain't going to be like that. A shitload of skate shops got them, Domo says. I'm sure my skate shop probably still has them sitting. But 5,000 pairs kind of shows you that most of the SBs like these are probably going to skate shops in general for people to buy. So when does the undefeated Air Max 95s big bubbles drop? Moonlight, I think they don't drop until the holiday season. So Jim Baldy everywhere. She cannot hold up 2 benches if there's someone else there needs one of them. You just told her to move politely, of course, Ryan says. Ghost Watchers like it up, Javi says. Yes, sir. We've covered most of the stuff that I wanted to cover this morning. I think the biggest topic was obviously the Coolkicks situation, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were really invested into me talking about it and give you guys my thoughts and opinions about it, but we've definitely covered most of the stuff that we needed to cover this morning as well. So good morning, Raph. You watch any of the last night's Monday Night Football? Go Jags. I watched the entire game, my friend. I watched the entire game. I love the gym in the office. Builds it's always empty, Rahu says. Yeah, I mean, most of the time the gym is pretty empty, but for some reason yesterday, like, I mean, she just decided to make content. So I don't know. You need that move around T, Delion says. Yeah, Mainland had these on Saturday. It's a nice shoe, but prefer the Haley's, Adobo says. But yeah, I did watch the game yesterday. We covered that in the beginning of the stream if you want to look back. You rocking with the jellyfish a lot on the Raffle? I'm not rocking with the jellyfishes. I'm not crazy for them. I think it's a cool concept. It seems like a good amount of people like them. But I feel like it looks like moving forward that Adidas is really going to push out these jellyfishes really, really heavy. What up, Troy? What up, man? Good morning. What up, dude? I'm expecting that Adidas is going to be pushing out the jellyfishes really, really heavy. So just expect that, chat. Expect that. Because they already, this is what, the third colorway that they dropped, dude. There's so many colorway that are going to be dropping, dude. I could see, because that's the thing is that, like, if you are paying, I would not pay resale for any of the jellyfishes, bro. Like, just wait. They're going to oversaturate the jellyfishes here soon. This was like an early rollout to see what people would react to it, dude. Like, they're gonna be releasing a ton of the jellyfishes soon. So W on a 10.5, congrats. Grab the size 7 for the wife. Congratulations, Rami. There it is. W on a 10.5, lucky kicks. Braveheart with the W, size 10.5. Probably figured all the meatheads would be watching football, Roman says. Congrats on all the W's. What up, Brandon? Good morning, dude. How are you, bro? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in this morning. Good morning, my friend. What up? Should I release the vlog today, chat? Because I have a vlog going to Urban Necessities and checked out to see if that Coolkicks store was still there, but it's not. I might low-key post the video today. See how you guys feel about it. Get everyone's opinions. WNet size 12, new Swami says. What up? All right. WNet 12. Morning Raff and fam. What up, new? What up, dude? I sold my orange jellyfishes for $10.40. Golly. Sold your orange jellyfishes for $1,040. Is that how much they're going for? It's crazy. Well, there you go. Congrats. WNet size 11.5. Hit on a 12. Spaceball says 10 says WNet size 9. Congratulations. There you go. Hold on. Let me refresh to see if there's still sizes available. Only 5,000 pairs. Oh, wow. Okay. So these SBs are kind of flying. These SBs are high key flying out of the shelves, man. High key. High key, dude. They're coming out of, they're like literally selling out, bro. They're selling out. Sold out in the biggest size 10.5 and up, JSPN says. There you go. A lot of W's for being low stock, fat boat says. Ravi, check general chat and Discord. I put a pic of the girl's boyfriend in there. Wait, what? What? Bruh. Oh, you're talking about the gym, dude. Bro, what is that shirt, dude? What is that shirt, bro? Where'd you get that shirt, Rami? Morning Raff and family. What up, Lionhearts? What's up, dude? Anyone need an 11.5 or a 7 before I cancel them, Kosher says. I got these CCS last night on Saturday. Here we go. Let's see. Size is 8.5 is the biggest size left, chat. Biggest size left is an 8.5. All right, 8.5. I bet that too, Mr. Sheridan, is that they're probably gonna most likely gonna restock these this today. Watch. Most likely, 100%. Dude, nobody wants these AE2s. Nobody wants these AE2s. Are they AE2s sitting in your guys' area? Let me know in the chat, because like the AE2s, I don't think is going to be as good as the AE1s. It looks like now they're sitting. Dude, I might just wait until these go on sale. I think I'm gonna wait until these go on sale, bro. $130. These will be like $60 in like a couple months, probably, if these keep sitting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until these go on sale. 100%. They sitting on Adidas. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Get these on sale because a lot of the AE1s are on sale. Like you could get like AE1s for like cheap, bro, for like 50, 60 bucks on like StockX. Some of the prices are like dumb low. So I'm gonna wait until these go on sale and then pull the trigger on these. If these could go down to like $100, maybe lower than that, I'm 100% buying these. This colorway is nice. Or I could wait just until they drop another colorway, but like these ones are nice. They'll be $100 in like 4 weeks. Yeah. I mean, the AE1s were like what? Like one of the best like selling shoes last year in 2024. Like AE1s were like hot, bro. Like hot cakes, man. But yeah, it looks like these are sitting everywhere. Sitting on Adidas, sitting on everywhere, huh? What up, Justin? What up, man? Good morning. Size 6 men's, chat. Size 6 men's. Size 6 men's is the biggest size on the Dunks. So it looks like there was some demand. I mean, there was only 5,000 pairs on the SB Dunks anyways. So there was not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I grabbed them to see what they look like, AJ says. Yeah, if you want them. I mean, the materials look good. They kind of remind me of the plums. That's exactly what these look like. I was like, man, why does he look similar? These look like the plums. You guys know what I'm talking about? The regular Dunk plums. These. I mean, me personally, I feel like the plums are better. But they look like these. I'm sure if these were an SB, people would go crazy. These plums are nice. These plums are stupid nice. Kind of similar in a way. More of a darker version of the plums, I guess. So they look fire on a YouTube video. AE2s, AJ. Yeah, I've seen videos of the AE2s. They look good. Like, don't get me wrong, but if they're sitting, I might as well just wait until they go on sale because I'm pretty sure you could get them for the low. Because a lot, like I said, AE1s, you could get them on at a really, really good deal, bro. They look like the ACG SBs. Look it up. Rami says, SBHG. Let me see. SB. Let me see. No, not really. I think the regular Dunk plums look more similar. This is like a pink, bro. That's not even a purple. This looks nothing close to this shoe. This looks nothing close to this sneaker. What were you guys looking at? These? Unless that's the wrong one. Okay, so let me see. These? Hold on. These. Yeah, yeah, for sure. These are a little bit better now. These look a little bit like it right here. This head just has the yellow on it. This, yeah, for sure. This one looks like it for sure. Just not with the, obviously with the yellow laces, it has something more different, but like obviously the swoosh is a little bit more red. So definitely for sure. These ones for sure look like it. My fault. Sorry, I got the wrong shoe. That was just the wrong shoe in general. Plums, yeah. I feel like the plums look good. Now they're almost sold out, chat. Dunks, SB Dunks are flying. They're gone. If you guys look at your local skate shop, looks like they might be having these sitting, bro. They might have these sitting, dude. They might have these sitting, dude. So ACG way better. DH says. Hibbits has shattered backboards on sale, size 10.5 and under. Rob the Beard says. But I mean, look at like I said, chat. I mean, if you guys are a fan of SB Dunks, it is nice that, you know, it is a lot easier to buy a lot of these SB Dunks, man. Like, it's crazy how like the hype of SB Dunks have definitely died down a bit when it comes to demand. Probably because they've made so many of these SBs, which is fine. Like, I don't understand why people would just like get so upset that like shit ends up sitting, or like they think it's funny, like, oh my god, SB's all sitting, like, man, who cares, bro? Who cares? I'm glad that anybody that wants SBs are able to grab them. There's been a lot of great SBs this year. I'm telling you guys, man, like pay attention, dude. People just care about what the resale looks like when it comes to some of this stuff, dude. People just care about resale, dude. Just resale. Resale is all what people care for, dude. But I feel like these are okay. It's not a must. I feel like the Haley Wilsons are a better purple shoe. So I feel like there's been a good amount. The thing is, like, if you think about it, right? Like 2023 was a really good with SBs. And then obviously some of the colorways weren't like the best colorways last year in 2024. But like moving forward with SBs, like it's going to be like that throughout the entire time. Like you're not going to break the bank for SBs anymore. Like SBs average around like $200 to $250, maybe 200, maybe some, you know, a little bit low. I would say average is like 220 is the average of like resale prices for some dunks. But like that is fine. I remember like when like dunks used to go for like $600-700, dude, $800 for some of the special boxes, even depending on what the shoe is, like. But like some of the collabs that they're doing and some of the SBs that are dropping, dude, man, I am okay with them sitting, dude. I'm okay. I am totally okay. Like those Haley Wilsons, like, dude, I didn't think those Haley Wilsons were gonna be an easy scoop. Like, I honestly did not think that it was gonna be an easy scoop. I thought it was gonna be a tough one to hit. But obviously some of the skate shops online, they were releasing them. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait around on the Nike sneakers app for them to release. So, bro, I'm telling you guys, dude, like everything comes down to hype, dude. You could just tell, bro. You could just tell, dude. Listen, where's all the real sneakerheads in here, man? Where's all the real sneakerheads in here, dude? Buy what you like at the end of the day. Facts, I just seen LSB highs for the low. Well, like they stopped with the SB highs just because it wasn't doing well for them. Like, look at the regular dunk SB highs. Like, the regular dunk highs. Like those dramatically just died down quick because people preferred the lows. That's why there was a big push for more lows than highs throughout the entire years, dude. The entire years, bro. So. Been a great year, Princess. It's been absolutely great year, man. It's been a really, really great year when it comes down to like sneakers. About what I like. Yeah, facts, bro. You want any more fake SB people? And say because I have over 60 pairs, so I get to say that too says. Only buy what Raph buys in his size too says. Yeah, totally, bro. Totally, bro. 100%. There's our SB hate watchers there. Well, the thing is, dude, it's just like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, yes, it hasn't really been. They've only been okay collabs, right? Just okay collabs. Okay, Raph, do you think Sniper Kicks gets stolen goods and he should be worried? Alex says. Not necessarily, bro. I mean, I don't know, bro. Because you got to understand, Alex, man, like, I don't know where they're getting these pairs from at the end of the day. Like, I'm not going to put out any allegations on anybody when it comes down to this situation with Coolkicks just because they're going through it. I'm not going to put it upon anybody else, bro. Like, I'm not. I'm just absolutely not doing that, man. Just not. Like, I get it that a lot now like the biggest resale shop is, you know, under investigation. Like, I'm not gonna put that on anybody else, bro. Really, I'm really not, man. So I mean, you could have your own opinions about it and stuff like that, but I'm not. Been collecting SBs for 5 to 6 years, and lately been one Air Max kicks. Just grabbed the Atmoses, Air Max 1s and Sean Weatherspoon's 97s. 2 great Air Maxes, Brandon says. This has been the best year for sneakers in the past 5 years. Let's debate. I mean, dude, the thing is, like, reselling, dude, like a lot of the resellers are just finding ways to make money at the end of the day, man. You know, like, obviously you see a lot of your favorite content creators that, you know, are reselling sneakers on the daily basis, like, you know, but like, I don't know. I mean, salutes to anybody that's doing it, man. Like, for me, I don't think I'd be able to do like reselling full time like that, dude. It's tough. especially if you're like brand new to the game and like you're trying to get into it now. I mean, dude, it's tough. It's not easy, man. That's why I don't like, don't get me wrong. Like, I tried to be like a reseller because like I was bored. And when I had my 9-to-5 job, right, I was just getting bored with some of the content I was doing. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what the resellers are doing right now. Let me see if let me try to get into this reselling game. And I just wasn't able to, bro. I gave up on it. I was like, man, I don't know how y'all put your time and effort in it. It takes a lot of time, man. A lot of time. And obviously you have to build, a good amount of, what's it called? Clientele in order to sell some of your stuff. Like, you can't just make an IG and expect like you're going to sell all your inventory. No, you got to go out there. Like a lot of people that start in the resale game really start locally. Like, they really do. That's how you build clientele, and then you start to build your platform on like social media and stuff like that. Obviously, a lot of people were lucky enough to build their platform, their clientele online by making content. And that's with any businesses. I want you guys to understand, if you're running your own business, right, it doesn't even have to revolve in sneakers, clothing. It could be anything. You could build your brand by, making content, right? Dude, I see a couple of you guys be like, yo, SB moding out. Dude built his brand by just posting content. There's like random like entrepreneurs that pop up on my feed that's built their brand through social media, like TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that. Dude, there's so many people that's built it through just making content, because you got to think about it. Making content, a lot of content that you could make is free. Literally free. Just put up a camera. You don't even have to like have the best camera out there. You literally use your phone. Literally use your phone, bro. It's all you need is your phone. And that's how you could build content that way. But obviously, some people are just, kind of creative with it. What up, Raff? I've been buying and selling since 06, and I'm 38 years old. Just bought my house in July and my car last year with the shoe resale. B. Lewis says, there we go. There we go. And it's something that, the thing is, it's the mental thing, B. Lewis, right? Like, if you're into the resale game, and especially if you're just doing it on the side, like, it's the mental aspect of it. Like, you got to think of it. It's like, okay, this is side hustle where like I could easily save up and just keep it on a separate account and just save it up for, something important, or like, so you don't have to use your actual 9-to-5, coins. You'll get shipping notifications today. They don't ship until the day of the drop. Set up a camera and count to 100,000. Easy content, Vince says. Yeah. Jordan Brand 40th anniversary, not going to be like this again for a while. Jojo Dancer says. I mean, the thing is with sneakers, dude, like, let's get all the cornballs out of the resale business. Get genuine sneakerheads selling, and look at some of the guys like Zesty and Corny SMH. AJ says. I mean, the thing is, you got content creators and like sneakerheads that like are into the game where like they still. But the thing is, like, I still consider a sneakerhead, if they're like genuinely like collecting all the sneakers that they want and then still reselling on the side. I still think that's considered as a sneakerhead, right? It's just like, it's a gig on the side, man. They're doing resale on the side and they're still collecting sneakers. I feel like most sneakerheads do that, right? Versus like, you got people that, I mean, they do collect sneakers. I feel like reselling in the sneaker game is like different. I feel like the low-key level switch. Like, for instance, like for me, like, man, I don't know how to explain this, bro. Like, if you're just doing it, just getting into the hype of stuff, then that's a little bit different. But like, you just like what you like, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to word it differently, but I can't think of it right now. 2 pairs in the first day it pays for the one I keep. DHS. I see a lot of people that do that. They will like sell like, multiple pairs, and then you basically get your pair for the personal for free. So you have to do so you can buy all the pairs you want. Shit ain't cheap. Absolutely not, man. Shit ain't no cheap, bro. Sneakers can get high on your own supply. Seawolk says. Absolutely, man. That's why you see. That's why we talked about this. That's why a lot of sneakerheads got into the whole Pokemon scene, reselling that, because that's literally in the sneaker space. Do I do stocks, Raph? Yeah, I have stocks, bro. I have stocks, bro. Bro, listen. Like, as much as I do this YouTube stuff, I still have my 401k. I still pay attention to it. Like, Unknown, what up, man? Good morning. You definitely don't have to. Straight to Toe says, yeah. I resell when I don't wear a pair too long. A pair is dead. Like, dude, I have a lot of pairs right now in my sneaker collection that I haven't worn more than 6 months. I feel like if there's a shoe in your collection, like, if there's a shoe in your collection that you haven't worn more than like 6 months, I don't think it has to be in your collection. You know? Like, there's some shoes that I need to get rid of that I haven't worn in a long time. So the moment I get over 100 is when I need to go to personals. Happened twice in my life. I contact CPFM. I haven't got my dunks. Nato says, you haven't gotten your CPFM dunks yet, bro? It's been like 3 weeks. You haven't gotten it yet? I mean, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. I don't know how long it's been when it comes to CPFM dunks. So, but yeah, like, I mean, the thing is, like, who in here, let me ask you guys, who in here resells on the side, though? Like, who in here resells on the side? Invest in Tesla before it goes up. Don't ever bet against Elon, Trey Miner says. Yeah. I mean, with the whole Cybertruck, dude, like, what's the next big thing for Elon, bro? Like, let me know if you guys, let me know if you guys resell on the side, man. Let me know. All right, let me know. Let me know. Let me not even speak, Trey says. I do, me. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people do. Me. Nothing yet. No shipping info. Just preparing shipment. Resell on the side, AJ says. There you go. Yeah, like my Pokemon guy that like hits me up all the time. He's like, you at Sam's? Nah, the dude wants me to be at Sam's Club, bro. Like, the thing is, like, I have a Pokemon plug, but I tell him all the time, like, I can't be going out, like, this early for Pokemon. Like, I have kids. I gotta take him to school. I don't think he understands that. He'd be like my Pokemon plug be like, go check here. Be like, no, I can't. Been sitting in them Dornbeckers 6s. They hard one to flip, Mojo Jojo says. It's like when Mark used to text you and asked if you were at the gym. Yeah, totally. I'm a semi reseller, cause she says. I move more clothes and shoes, just buy kicks for the personal, Chris says. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong making like $50-$60 a day. I mean, off like reselling sneaks. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of people do it, but like it's like time consuming. It's like, let's go first in line at Costco. RPK says, yeah. I told him no, I'm streaming right now. I really want those jellyfishes, but that price tag, sheesh, mister. And plus, I don't even have a Sam's Club. I don't have a Sam's Club membership. We have a Sam's Club out here in Vegas, but man, I'm good with just Costco. But I'm not gonna get a Sam's freaking membership so I could go get some Pokemon cards, bro. Like, if it's at Costco, I'll get it, but not at Sam's Club, bro. I ain't never been to a Sam's Club before. Been to a Walmart, but I've never been to a Sam's Club. I'm pissed that they canceled all those jellyfish orders the other day from Virginia. Time and space consuming, sign says. Bro, there was like a video that got put out on Facebook here at the local Vegas Pokemon IG. And bro, it was the same guys that I've seen on the line, dude. They were arguing, bro. They were fighting over some Pokemon packs, bro. But going up on you, Raph. It's all good, man. He's just looking out, you know, he's just looking after me. And I told him like, man, I just have no time because, you know, I have my kids. Like, I had a lot of time during the summer because my kids were on summer break. So I had a lot of time to go out there and get some Pokemon cards. But most of the time, like with the Pokemon stuff, like I don't even resell. Like, my kids open every single pack. Like, all summer, my kids were opening up packs, bro. All summer, bro. We weren't doing anything else but opening packs. That's all they were doing. Just need a gift card to get the into Sam's. Like, I still have all this stuff in front of me. Like, I have some stuff. Like, I know Unbreakable does a lot of Pokemon stuff as well. Like, he's been collecting for years. And his collection is freaking nuts, dude. Like, I can't imagine how much his stuff is worth. What is this? Look at this. It says, Union, we might have something for you, but first, what's your shoe size? Union sending out surprise invoices for their Air Jordan 1s. This was last night. Check your emails. Union LA is sending out surprise invoices for their Air Jordan 1 collaboration from earlier this year. Anyone else got lucky? Resellers returned their pairs. Are you sure that resellers returned their pairs, or Union couldn't move them at the prices they wanted at? Anybody get an invoice? Anybody get an invoice on this? Let me see. Union? I ain't get shit, bro. I ain't get nothing. Union? Let me see. That was yesterday. I ain't get nothing, bro. Anybody get anything? Anybody? Stock numbers. Yeah, you know what, Braveheart? I got you for a reggae one outro today. Stock numbers finally back, but won't be able to see actual Nikes now until one day before. Sometimes will only be available hours before the new method. Any numbers you see 24 hours before drop is capped, Beetlejuice says. You guys cop the Shadow Backboard for 25% off. I was at Nike yesterday, bro. They didn't have anything on the shelves, dude. Ain't nothing. Jordan wise, they only had Shattered Backboard sitting, and I forgot those Air Jordan 11s GS sizing. They end up selling. Oh, ooh. I forgot to mention as well. Civil Regime will be at ComplexCon this year. Super excited about this. If you hit on the first drop, would they? I'm not sure. So Civil announced that they will be at Las Vegas ComplexCon this year, October 25th through the 26th. Super excited about this, bro. Super excited about this. Super excited. Super. Which I'm not surprised that they're going to be out here for Vegas. Mind you that Mr. Olympia is this weekend. So Mr. Olympia will be this weekend out here in Vegas as well. And then obviously they're going to be at ComplexCon, which is dope. I think there's a ComplexCon out there in New York. Oh, it's New York Comic Con. Excuse me. New York Comic Con. They'll be out there for Comic Con. And then ComplexCon Vegas on October 25th through the 26th. So this should be very, very cool. Which I caught the Tokyo 5s restock. I don't even know if there was a Tokyo 5 restock. Where was the Tokyo 5 restock? Come on, buddy. What's up? Dude, I cut my dog's hair. Look at buddy. It's okay. You need to go potty? Look at my dog, bro. I cut his hair, bro. Look at him. Now he looks like a freaking mole rat, dude. Cut his hair. What's up, bud? Okay, you want to take him out real quick? Okay. Let's take him out. Go, bud. Take him out. Make sure you put shoes on. I'm going to Comic-Con at the 11th. I'm going to see what's up, Paulo says. Dude, I've never been to a Comic-Con. I've always wanted to, though. I've always wanted to go to a Comic-Con. It sounds really, really fun. Hey, bud, out. You got to carry him. Oh, he's stretching. You got to carry him out. Carry him out. There you go. Let him go. Go. Union dropped yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I never got an invoice, so it's all good. I caught my son in Corpse Bride. Oh, yeah, my bad. I got a nice little haul for you guys real quick. So if you missed out, Civil did a drop. So this is the t-shirt that I picked up. This is the Corpse Bride one. Here's the Corpse Bride t-shirt that I picked up. Here's the Corpse Bride t-shirt, which is sick, dude. This one's sick, bro. This is gonna look good on the Voodoos. Like, I bought this t-shirt specifically for the Voodoos. So, got this Civil t-shirt that got in. And then, I told you guys, Civil does free stuff. Like, they release free t-shirts, and they released the Friday the 13th. This was a free t-shirt that I got. Super sick. This is a size medium, though, I think. This might be a little bit too big, I think. I don't know. But, actually, no. Yeah. But I got this t-shirt. This t-shirt's sick. This was for free. I told you guys, Civil does, like, free drops. So, and let me show you guys this last item that they did that was free. Look at this. Look at this varsity jacket, bro. This varsity jacket was free. This one's sick. This one's so sick. Hold on, let me put it on. This was a free varsity jacket. They released this, I think, last week, Friday. And, yeah, this was free. Sick as hell. It's the Venom, the Marvel Venom jacket. Dude, fire, bro. Freaking fire. Free as hell. Man, I've been trying to tell y'all, bro. I've been trying to tell y'all, dude, that Silva will be dropping some free gems on a lot of their drops. And the jacket is sick, bro. Jacket is sick. For a varsity jacket that's for free, dude, the back is insane. The quality on this jacket is really, really good. The jacket's tough, bro. This is a size medium, too. I went true to size. I seen it too late. Free or stolen. That's dope. How did you manage to get both? I just went on. So basically, what I did, I went to this first, and I checked out, and then I went back to the next item, and I checked out really quick. So you just gotta know, bro. You just gotta know. You just gotta know. You gotta be a part of their Discord group as well, because they be posting on their general chat, like letting people know that there's gonna be freebies. On Sunday, they did a free t-shirt on Sunday, which I end up copying too. Like, they did a freebie. I told you guys to be a part of their Discord group as well, because that's how they announced the free stuff. They dropped a pillow, I believe, and a blanket on Sunday, and a t-shirt, which my t-shirt's on the way. So, bro, I've been getting a lot of free stuff on the Civil drops. Every drop, they always have something free. So this one was big, bro. Like, I wanted this varsity jacket, dude. I didn't know that they had this varsity jacket. I didn't know. And I was like going through all the tabs. I'm like, dude, where's this jacket at? And I finally found it. It was under the Marvel stuff. I think it was the second tab that I chose. And then I saw it. Normally, like, the free stuff is normally on the bottom of the page. But dude, for a varsity jacket that has free chat, man, the quality this is tough, bro. Like, you got Venom on the back, and then you got Civil's Regime on the back of the jacket. Dude, this shit's tough. This shit's so tough, bro. I've been trying to put y'all on, bro. But, like, look at this is not even, like, look at the material. Material's looking good on this. So, and this is how the inside looks like. Right here. It's like silky. So, super fire, bro. And then this was the Friday the 13th that was free too. So, Friday the 13th. There it is. It also helps being kid size. No, you just got to be quick, Rami. You just got to know where the tab's at. That's it. You're just slow. A lot of people get all free stuff all the time. Did he pee? Yeah. Okay, put him down. Crazy. You just pee? Yeah, so I'm gonna be rocking this, dude. I'm gonna be rocking this t-shirt very, very soon. This is sick, because I think I'm gonna wear the Corpse Bride t-shirt on Halloween. But this was for free, bro. This was for free. So, it's called average Asian man size. It's crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Now, some of y'all are just, you guys are not a part of their guys just don't. When you don't know anything about a certain brand or a drop, that's probably the reason why you take L's, because you're not really fully invested into it. If if you're not invested into it and you're just in for the freebies, like sometimes you're gonna take L's because you're not familiar with the website. So it's all good. I scored the Venom jacket, the Jason shirt, instead of the both Beetlejuice pillows. Took L's on the free Thanos shirt and the Freddy blanket. Yeah, I passed on the blanket, bro. I passed on the blanket. That's why I passed on the blanket and that pillow. So got the free Jason shirt. There you go, James. Do you have the link to their Discord group? Yeah. How did you get your stuff from the drop already? It's because they ship from Cali, bro. I live in Vegas. So, like, they ship pretty quick. If you live in Vegas, like, your chances are getting your stuff, or even if you live in California, your chances of getting your stuff is quick. Like, I got mine yesterday, which was on Monday. The drop was on Friday. And, yeah, they ship pretty quick. I'm not invested, not my style of clothes. I've only tried once for free. I'm just messing around. Rami says, yeah, it's not for everybody, but it's I love the brand. So, and it's the fact that they're gonna be at Las Vegas Complex Con even makes it better, dude. Like, I am looking forward to seeing their booth because Civil always goes out in dark. They always go out and do some crazy shit, bro, every time they have an event. Because I know Dark Sport is going to be at, I believe, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they will. Dark Sport is going to have a booth at Mr. Olympia this weekend. So we'll 100% be there. That Venom jacket is already selling for $150 on eBay. Yeah, because it's free, you know? Like, that Venom jacket is staying with me, man. I love that jacket, bro. I'm glad that I caught it because I didn't know what they were dropping at all. Did not know at all. There'll also be an NYC Comic Con this weekend. Yes, sir. So they'll be there. Shit, I didn't even notice that the mirror in the back. Yeah, I do have a new mirror back there, bro. There is a mirror back there. I got that like 2 weeks ago. I got that the day of my birthday. Got a big ass mirror for my home. So is it a PacSun brand or just carried by PacSun? I think Seawolk. So what happens is that like some of the stuff that they don't sell, like a lot of their older stuff, they'll end up selling them on PacSun. So it's the same, I believe it's the same material that they use, like the same blanks that they use on Civil. But they just dropped like the they just dropped the inventory at on PacSun. So Civil had the best women modeling undies. They make me happy, Mr. Sheridan says. Come on. Ain't no way, bro. Did he go outside and potty? Yeah. You sure? Mm-hmm. Bro's drying his ass from a freaking carpet. What's up, dude? What's up? In your bed, dude. In bed. Good boy. Y'all, did you guys just see Buddy, bro? Buddy was just dragging his butt on the freaking ground, bro. Dude, you itchy? Come here. Yeah. Shout out to my boy Buddy, dude. Good boy. Good boy. His Disney shirt and gym shorts are nice. She has Civil as well. Say, hey, bed. Come here. Good boy. Stay. Dude, he's been I've been training him pretty heavy, dude. He knows how to sit. He knows how to get, go down. No, look how tiny he is, bro. Dude was doing the moonwalk with his butt. He's tiny, bro. Dude's doing the moonwalk, bro. Need goop pills for the Buddy dingleberries removal. Yeah, he be getting dingleberries sometimes, but like, bro, we be wiping his ass with the wipies. Every time he take, I don't know if you guys do it to your dog, but like my girl wipes his ass with the wipies, bro. Like the dog wipies, because he be getting little dingleberries and shit. So, cute pup, I appreciate that. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. He's a really, really good dog. If he got shots for worms, he has probably deworming. Sam says, yo, deworming is crazy. He's a little guy. Raffy, you enter the jellyfishes raffles? I haven't, bro. I haven't. I don't really like the jellyfishes. Dude, what? Bro, look at him. Hold on. Stay there, bud. Stay. 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 Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Good boy. Stay. Like, I cut his hair, bro. Like, I cut his hair. We have to wipe our English bulldog, Rob says. Dogs drag their butt when they have worms. Well, he doesn't do it all the time. It's only whenever he wipe his ass, bro, and he started doing that. What's up, dude? Look, say what's up to the chat. Hey, come here. Bed. Come here. He wants to play, bro. He wants to freaking play. Come here. He just wants to play. See, it's this early in the morning. He got all this energy, and all he wants to do is play. Dude, I freaking love my dog, bro. Like, seriously. Beautiful. Can take care of the dog every few months. If they scoot around the ground, it could be because they have full, glads, and they vet can take care of it. My dog goes every few months, Rami says. Yeah, he has an appointment on Monday. Come here. He has an appointment on Monday. So, look at him. Yo, what's up? Because he gets his last shots on Monday, and then after on Monday, he could go outside. The thing is, it's like, I try to put his leash on, dude, and every time I try to take him in the hallway, dude, he does not want to walk, dude. He does not want to walk. Like, he's not used to having the leash. He's too scared to be out in public, bro. Like, does dogs, like, I'm gonna ask you, any of the dog owners in here, like, eventually does your dog, like, grow out of walking, like, not walking around outside? Because, like, if I take him outside, bro, he's literally cuddled up to himself. Like, he doesn't want to walk, doesn't want to do anything, bro. He just looks like a little rat outside and doesn't want to walk. I'm just like, bro, come on. He's only comfortable inside the home because obviously he doesn't have any shots. So, like, he doesn't have his full shot. So, leash training, yeah. I've been trying to do that, like, every single day, but dude does not want to freaking walk with it. Yeah, it takes time with the walks for sure, Shane says. Tell him to man up. Yeah, I should just tell him straight up, bro. Take him to puppy school at PetSmart, bro. You have to give him time. Everything is new to him. Just let him all be. Yeah, he's actually 21 weeks old, chat. 21 weeks old. 21 weeks old, bro. 21 week old. Come here. Come here. Bed. Come here. Bed. Look, he don't even want. He's just straight chilling. He don't want to, because he has all this energy. He's at his toy. So he has a little playpen toy right here next to his bed. Come here. And he wants to play. Come here, look. He just wants to play. Oh, look, he just wants to play. Come here. He just wants to play. He just wants to play. They pee themselves a lot. Straight to Toe says, Raff, my dog is 2 years old now and does not want to go on walks at all. She only goes in a particular spot and then wants to come right back inside. She is terrified of everything. Yeah, it'll be like that. Some dogs are different. Come here. Come here. Come here. He just wants to play, bro. Give him some brown rice or pumpkin, 100% pure. That's what my cousin was saying, is that, like, feed him some pumpkin because it will help him take a crap, bro. Or something like that. She was telling me to get him, like, something that's mixed with, like, pumpkin. Have to train a dog to walk on leash. Because I think that's what we might have to switch his food. He's been liking his food now, but I think I might switch over to something with pumpkin, bro. Because I know that's what my cousin was saying. Because she has Yorkies too. So, yeah. Let's save this for tomorrow, Rami. Let's save that for tomorrow. Let's save that for tomorrow. Let's save that for tomorrow. I appreciate you guys giving me some advice because I need it. Because I'm like a brand new dog owner. So my kids love their dogs. So I'm just glad I was able to get them a dog. But anyways, guys, you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to 250 likes. Nothing really dropping today, of course. I think I'll have my vlog later this afternoon for you guys, so you guys have something to watch here on the channel. But other than that, man, that's basically it for me, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always. Hit that like button on the way out, and then we'll go from there. All right, I appreciate you guys once again. If you guys went for the dunks, congratulations. But other than that, man, you guys have a great freaking Tuesday. All right, I'm out, ya. You guys have a good one, man. Appreciate you guys watching as always. Peace. Wait, actually, I'm gonna put this up. Here you go. There you go. That's for Braveheart. I'm out, ya. Peace.